I'm Adrianne Lynch with the Lynch team at Real Broker and Senior Connect AZ.
I'm Deb Sikes with Employee Benefit Exchange, heading up the senior division over there, which encompasses long-term care and Medicare.
What's the difference between Medicare and having a long-term insurance policy?
They're like apples and oranges, really, because Medicare does not pay for long-term care. And that's the biggest misnomer out there. People will say, well, I don't need anything of this nature because I have Medicare. And since we've started down that path, we can go ahead and continue it. Medicare is probably the most confusing benefit insurance out there, without a doubt. I've been in benefits for 30 years, and I've been in Medicare now going on 5 years as a licensed representative. And I can tell you the legalities, the ramifications, the plan designs, the perks, well, is it Sunday? Should I sign now or is it Tuesday? I categorically decided to put it into a silo of 3 W's. And the 3 W's consist of this. Why do I need an additional policy other than Medicare? Medicare is great. It provides for very good coverage for most of the things that will happen if you have a catastrophic situation or if you need to see a physician, but it's going to leave some gaping holes there. That is why people need to realize that it's so important to have additional coverage. And again, you've got a whole banquet of choices. It's like going to the Bellagio in Vegas and being at the buffet and saying, well, do I start at the dessert end or do I start with the bread and salad? The choices are vast, but it's very important that people grasp that with the cost of medical care nowadays, and especially with the conditions out there such as Alzheimer's and dementia, that it is even more important to make sure that you've got that additional coverage, whether it's through a supplement or through a Medicare Advantage plan. The second W that I think creates a lot of confusion for people, and when I get a client to consult with, it's a question that comes up most frequently. When do I enroll? Well, it's important that you know their guidelines, and there are many guidelines out there. The standard one, of course, is when you turn 65 and you have a window there. And again, that varies, but the standard window generally is 3 months before your birthday when you're turning 65, the month of your birthday, and then 3 months after. There are variations to that, and certainly there are other situations that you can enroll into Medicare prior to that. Disabilities, stage renal disease, there are many, and that adds to the confusion. So knowing when is the second W. It's so important that you have that. And then the third W is what is available to me? What are the plans? There are so many plans out there. There's so many carriers out there to choose from that the advisement of a professional insurance agent is so important. We do consultations with clients, and the clients don't need to pay us. And that's something that is also a misnomer out there. I get asked frequently, well, what do I owe you for this? And most people are very pleasantly surprised when I say you don't owe me a thing. But it's very, very important. Again, we don't all drive the same cars. The Medicare plans vary from anywhere from a Tesla to a Prius. It depends on what your personal needs are, what your medical needs are, and what your financial needs are. And we at EBX do a complete evaluation. I just don't surmise that this person is a candidate for a supplement or a Medicare Advantage plan. We do a complete evaluation and then consult with the individual and if their family members involved as well. So those are the 3 W's that we like to hang our hat on as far as advisement and the core.
If you have questions or as you get ready to start pre-planning, it doesn't hurt to have a free consult and make sure that you have the coverage that you need for the upcoming year. Thank you, and stay tuned for future videos.
Thank you.